In a year where we're shying away from talking about mental illness, this film might want to inspire at least a dialogue about it. Welcome back to another episode of LiveWire Film Reviews via YouTube. It's me, Peter Mann. What's up, y'all? And today I'm going to be talking about Thoroughbreds. The film centers on childhood friends Lily and Amanda reconnecting after years apart. One is kind of an antisocial, suppressed individual, and the other one is a spoiled individual that feels everything. The two combine, talk, and then some reason, somehow, plot to kill the other's stepdad. The pros of this film happens to be mostly everything about this film. Let's talk about the cast. We have Anya Taylor-Joy and Amanda Cook as the two childhood friends rekindling a childhood friendship. One is the antisocial. That's Amanda Cook's character. The other one feels everything. That's Anya Taylor-Joy's character, Lily. And the two talk, they converse. The other one's supposed to be kind of tutoring the other to actually feel things, be a normal human being, which is hard for her to do. In the case of Cook's character, she does this very awesome, emotionless, kind of scary and eerie individual she plays. For Lily, Anya Taylor-Joy, we've seen her in thrillers like Split and the horror film The Witch, which I love, and she's just bringing it. Again, this is kind of a latent, spoiled diva, and she feels everything. When her world is being torn apart because her stepdad wants to cut her off after sending her to boarding school, this kind of gets a dialogue going for the antisocial, suppressed person with the mental illness to be like, well, why don't you just kill him? And all nonchalantly, Lily goes, well, how do I go about doing that? And the other one's very smart and meticulous, and she said, well, don't look at me because I just killed my prized thoroughbred horse. I euthanized it. I'm going to be public enemy number one. We got to hire somebody that's dumb but can do the job. In comes Anton Yelchin in his last role, and he plays a low-level drug dealer who they blackmail in order to kill the stepdad. Again, we're dealing with these troubled individuals and these very, very disturbing themes going on here. I love how everybody came to play. This is the director Corey Finley's first directorial debut. He wrote this film in mind to being a stage play, and producers took this film and decided to make it a film. And I think that it works well. The cinematography, everything looks plush, poised. As a first-time director, seems to know his vibe of the film, knows what he wants to portray in this film. And roughly, it is actually a solid fucking film. When I'm talking about the cons, when I'm gonna go ahead and give you the cons, they're more like setbacks. The film feels like a stage play. It's very confined. You only get two set pieces of where this film takes place. So it kind of works more as a stage play than a film. But cinematically, I thought it was done very solidly. I thought the cast was great. Maybe another setback, again, I don't want to call it a con, but setback would be the way this film is being promoted. It has this kind of electronic pop soundtrack being sold to you, kind of this upbeat feel, but it's anything but. It's dealing with a lot of disturbing themes. And I think that by the end of the film, a lot of it doesn't land. I think that it wraps up too nicely in the third act, and that might be its only con. I just think that it wraps up a little bit too neatly. This film is being paralleled to the film Heathers. I've not seen that film, but again, maybe it's just a little bit too familiar that we've seen this sort of film. It's very Hitchcockian, so I know Corey Finley is probably a student of Alfred Hitchcock, so we've seen it again. You've seen it before, but it's done exceptionally well. I thought that this film was really good. Not great, but really good. I'm really trying to see what Corey Finley is going to be doing next. It's almost like Robert Eggers. These filmmakers that make their first film and hit it out of the park, and I just can't wait to see what they do next. I'm gonna have to give this film a solid 4 stars. I thought this was great. Thoroughbreds is a winner. If you want to see more in-depth podcasts, go to our soundcloud.com. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, get those numbers up, watch our film reviews. This is LiveWire. Have yourself a good day.